I'm looking for that pace and that dog energy, and also the need. Like I gotta have shooters. We're rebuilding and revamping
Mhm.
our recruiting tools. So we're at ground zero right now.
Yeah.
So now I'm out here. I'm looking at the 27s, the 28s, the 29s, the 30s.
So you're looking young.
I got to look young because half of the older ones are already taken. They already got their list, which they list ain't really their list because that
Facts.
list changes. So I mean, with those 26s, if I already had a prior relationship,
Mhm.
of course I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Yeah.
But for the rest of that, I'm looking young because you got to build those relationships young.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize when I was a mid-major coach, I always like, "Oh, man, I could be a Power Five assistant. All it is hard work." I didn't realize these Power Five assistant coaches have had relationships with these kids for 3, sometimes 4 years.
Mhm.
They've been talking to these kids for 4 years, 3 years, and I'm overzealous, like, man, I could do what they do.
Yeah.
No, these coaches are making long-term relationships, and I'm just trying to get in the back end and build those relationships.
That's true. Relationships matter.
They do.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
man, that money be talking.
Well, facts. I think when I say I'm saying at an early age, but yeah, right now, at the end of the day, I hate to say it, but the relationships are pretty much there is a small percentage, but for the
Oh
most
yeah,
part, the relationships are gone. Who's giving me the bag? Who's
oh
giving me the
yeah.
most money? Who like
Well, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. That is true. That's the true theory for right now.
yeah,
But you know how many kids I got from the bounce back?
I like
I
it.
love a good bounce back kid.
Yeah.
Go get your money first. Go on your get your money tour. That's what I call
Yeah.
it. Go get your money tour first,
Oh, go get your money
and
tour.
then come back to me next because I'm gonna take care of you. You gonna come home to me
Yeah.
because the relationship we're gonna build and we're gonna cultivate is gonna outlast the here and now.
Yeah.
So get hit the get your money tour and then
Yeah.
come holler at me.
I like that. Cause
Oh,
they
they
are
getting their money. I had one of my kids was like, "Coach, I got to get that money." And I was like, "I ain't even mad at you. Go get it." But then once you get that paper and it don't work out, the fit ain't fitting, come home.
Yeah. What what's my question? What conversations are you having with and I'm going current, like how you
Hmm.
just said one of your players is like, hey, I gotta go,
Hmm.
whatever. So current roster kids and then kids that you're recruiting that's like, this school is giving me this or whatever. Like obviously we in this climate of that,
Yeah.
but like what relationships from an advice standpoint are y'all having?
I mean, our biggest thing is we want to show support from us.
Yeah.
We want to show consistency from us. And I'm not a big ship jumper. I like to stay where I'm at. I like to
Mhm.
stay grounded where my feet are. So I think the biggest thing is showing consistency with your staff first and foremost.
Yeah.
Once you show consistency with your staff, then you can show consistency with your players.
Mhm.
So when you ain't got staff members that are constantly jumping from place to place to place, then it shows you're able to build long-lasting relationships with your kids that you currently have because
Mhm.
it's consistency. And then from there, you're just trying to cultivate those relationships and making sure that those needs every day are met.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like I'm a fresh newborn parent. Like I have a 6 month old. And
Oh.
so, yeah, he's a handsome little man. But the biggest thing that I want is I want when I give my child to somebody else, I know my child is taken care of.
Yeah.
And so I think that's the biggest thing is just making sure the parents know that at the end of the day, their child is taken care of, making sure the kids know at the end of the day they're taken care of.
Yeah.
Like the rest of what you're looking for sometimes are just wants.
Yeah.
They're not needs because all your basic needs are being fulfilled right here.
Yeah.
And so reminding people to be grateful, that's what Coach Matthew Mitchell say every day. Just we're gonna be grateful. And
Yeah.
so just reminding myself to be grateful and reminding them our kids to be grateful as well for the
Yeah.
opportunities that we have. Now the new players that we're going after, I mean it's just about having a conversation about where they fit
Mhm.
and what their need is and how valuable they are to us. And my biggest thing is just trying to take care of home. I want to keep Texas kids in Texas. I want to
Mhm.
keep Houston kids in Houston because I do think that that's what happens. Our Texas kids leave
Yeah.
and then they get homesick
And then
and then they come
yeah.
back. And so now it's just making sure we show our Texas kids they don't have a reason to leave. Let's talk about it. You
Yeah.
got SEC, ACC, Big 12. You got CUSA,
Yeah.
you got the Southland, you got the American. what are you searching for? Those are the
Yeah.
best conferences in the country.
Right.
The only thing we're missing is the 10. So, other than that, you got everything you need here at home. Why go shopping somewhere else?
Yeah. All right. You are about halfway through this episode. Hold on. Let me get a little closer. Let me get a little closer. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to hit the subscribe button. And while you at it, hit the like button. I know I'm asking for a lot. Go ahead and share this with 2 other parents that need to hear this information. Because I'm here to help y'all, and I need y'all to help me so that I can get this information out to more people. Now back to the episode. The 24 class had, don't quote me on this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little tired right now. But but they had a lot of kids,
Mm-hmm.
high ranked kids. I'll
They
just say
did.
that.
They did.
That I don't feel like was being recruited by
In Texas.
Texas
Mhm.
schools.
Because a lot of Texas schools, when we saw the list of some of these kids,
Mm-hmm.
we feared that we weren't going to be able to compete for those kids.
Okay.
Because, I mean, it was cool to leave that year.
Okay.
It
I
was
feel it.
cool to leave Texas that year.
Yeah.
And so, being where I was previous to here, it was always viewed as, oh, well, we have this option, and then if this don't work, then we'll come to y'all.
Makes sense.
Well, why do I want to be number 2? Why
Yeah.
I can't be your first choice? I don't want to be the side girlfriend. I
Yeah.
want to be the main.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the if it don't work out. Y'all
Yeah.
get
Then
mad
I'm gonna
at-
come back to
Yeah,
you.
y'all don't want us being like, I got this option over here, but
Yeah.
if she don't commit to us, then I'm gonna come back to you.
But let me flip it. Let me
Yeah,
flip it.
go ahead.
Because it does work that way
It
on
does.
y'all side.
It does.
So why can't it work that way on the kid side?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I go for who like me.
Yeah.
So if you commit before the other one commit that I like, then I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like if I'm calling you consistently and I'm building a relationship with you consistently, I'm talking to you, because if I'm really in deep with my kids, you talking to me 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
Like we texting every other day. I'm talking to your mama and daddy. I'm talking to your AAU coach. I'm talking to your high school. You gonna get my
Yeah.
touch
Yeah.
throughout the week.
Yeah.
So if we talking consistently like that, that's how you know like it's a real relationship. It's a real want.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm touching base with you probably once a week, once every 2 weeks, if any coach is doing that, then they're trying to get a feel for where you fit for the need, and where you are on that totem pole.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of coaches that rotate that list. You might hear from a coach one time, then you might not hear from a coach again for about another month. And I mean, it don't be that coach's fault. It just be you rotated on the list,
Yeah.
a call list.
That makes sense. And when you go to events, what immediately stands out to you, good and bad, when you're watching kids?
Let's go with bad first. That's easy. Energy, like just watching them on the bench, their demeanor. Watching them on the floor, their demeanor. Like
Yeah.
the ball is on the floor, it's rolling on the floor. Like I had a dog mentality when I was in high school and college. Ball's on the floor, I'm on the floor. Like I'm taking charges, doing the little things. And so if I see a player that's too cool, it's like you can't play for my boss.
Yeah.
So I also know I have to have a good idea of who my boss is. And then good things is like just making sure they get touches, making sure they're vocal, making sure they're communicating, making sure that they're doing the right things, being the best version of them that they can be. Because half of these kids I'm going to see, I already didn't see them many times.
Yeah.
So now I'm watching your habits now at this point. So like, what are some things that you're doing to make yourself stand out? Or like, if a kid is giving you the business and I'm not even recruiting that kid, I'm like, wait a minute.
Who is that?
Exactly. I done wrote down a couple kids this week. This weekend alone, I was like, oh, is this a fluke? Let me go see you again. I got to double back and see you again.
I like that. Another way that kids can get recruited based off of who they playing.
But
That's why
show
matchups
out.
matter.
They always matter. And when you see your kid that you're recruiting shy away from that matchup,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I got to find out why you running. You don't
What
want the
is
smoke.
going on here?
Yeah, what you don't want the smoke now? You want to change out? Nah, ain't no switch.
Yeah.
Get on that island.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. Just like it's the transfer portal,
Yeah.
it's the AAU portal. The AAU portal be portaling. Like, what are your thoughts on kids switching team to team to team?
Oh man, Lord Jesus, that's just a loaded question. I don't even know what to say on that. Um, I'm just, I'm a fan of if you leave because it's not the right fit.
Mhm.
I'm not a fan of if you leave because your mom or your dad or you don't agree with what was said and accountability that's been had.
That's the one right there.
I
That's a good
mean,
answer.
I just don't like just running just to run. Like, okay, so you knew when you joined that team you were gonna be the ninth, 10th
Mhm.
person.
Mhm.
You knew what you were signing up for because a lot of the AAU coaches I know, they're real truthful.
Mhm.
But I know some AAU coaches that be lying too.
Yeah. Oh,
But
it's another
no, I
story for another
mean,
day.
the biggest thing is I'm not against you leaving if it's for the right reasons. Same
Yeah.
with school. Like if it's not a good fit, it's just not a good fit. I
Mhm.
saw a lot of kids this weekend and I was like, you just not a good fit for that team.
Yes.
So you probably need to change teams.
Mhm.
But I'm not a fan of just jumping ship just because you're scared of the competition or you can't beat out the person in front of you.
Right.
Go work on your craft.
Yeah, that's a great point. I think that's really good for parents to hear because and parents and players because a lot of them feel like, oh, you know, if I leave, is that frowned upon? Or if I
Hmm.
and you kind of answered it. It depends. Like, I think we're in a climate now, just like kids are leaving
Hmm.
in college, right? You have to find the right fit.
You do.
But it's not because maybe one game you didn't play that much,
Hmm.
because of whatever reason, or you didn't like what the coach
Yeah.
did. Now you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to another team.
Hmm.
Like it could be just that. Like, and sometimes it's best to
Well,
leave.
let's also put the other side of that sword. Sometimes if you on your fourth team,
Yeah,
it's you.
it's you.
It's
The
it's not
problem is you.
it's
Hold on, let
not
me
the
look at that
team.
camera. The
It's you.
problem is you.
Yes,
It's not the coach. It's not the players. It's not the team.
it's you.
Baby, it's you. Like,
But it's so many people that are scared to have that reality check and
mm-hmm.
accountability. Um, I'm 36. Having accountability talks with myself is a daily must for me
Yeah.
because I got to hold myself to accountability standard. But right now, I feel like we're running from accountability.
Yeah. Tell me up. 36.
36.
You 4 years from 40.
I am. Big dog.
You looking good over there.
Trying to.
36. That's dope. I ain't gonna tell y'all how old I am. Put in the comments how old you think I am. And Spidey just hurt my feelings back there, but we gonna keep going.
We gonna keep going.
But yes, for sure. Like you have to find the right fit. And sometimes it's hard,
It
right?
is.